Spending time with the family. We'll basically have a day off on Saturday. We'll watch some college football, watch everybody else stress, and going to try to catch I'm going to have to record the Eagles game tonight, but catch them in action and recharge.
General thoughts on these 3 days?
General thoughts, good. We got some productive work in for everybody. I thought today the older guys practiced their best of the week, which is probably a good thing, just from a confidence standpoint, rhythm standpoint, timing, all the things that we tried to keep fresh and get better with those guys. A bunch of work today, especially with the 2s and 3s team-wise, which was great. Those guys never get that many reps during the year normally, and got a ton of it. So pleased.
At what point do you start preparing for Cal, looking at Cal film?
We've already looked at all of it and a little bit of game planning, but the nuts and bolts of that we're certainly going on Monday. And we try to, for the players, that was part of our strategy going into this, is keep next week as much of a normal game week as possible. They are creatures of habit, and they like that. Let's do this on Monday, this on Tuesday, this on Wednesday, and so from their standpoint, it'll be mostly that. The coaches we've gotten a ton of film in.
What's been the key to passing game success so far this year? No turnovers on offense. How proud are you of those numbers 3 games into the season?
That number of turnovers is great. That's what we like. That's what we preach constantly, and you can't talk about it. It's like a no-hitter. You don't talk about it. You just talk about the things that you do to contribute to that. The passing game I think has been fine. It was one of those things a couple weeks ago we couldn't complete a pass in some circles, but we like our thrower, we like our catchers, and we can do every phase we can improve. But so far so good.
Coach, I know it's a bye week, but at this point in the season, you feel like the team, staff, you are in kind of a rhythm, like you've been doing this now for months.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing. When we're talking about the normal kind of just rhythm of a game week, we try to maintain that as much as possible for our guys, and that's why we did this year our bye week slightly differently. And just try to keep that game week as normal as possible, as routine as possible. At the same time, get a little bit ahead in a game planning, from a game planning standpoint, and then also get some young guys a lot more reps. So hopefully that'll pay off, a few weeks down the road.
Can't imagine as a coordinator, offense or defense, you're not under a lot of stress in the season. But as a head coach now, do you feel more stress or busier, or is there anything?
I think everybody's under stress. I mean, you might even occasionally have stress. Is it a commercial today? Is it a radio show? That's your stress, right? Golf? No, I think every coach at every level, if they care about, you care about your players so much, you care about preparing your players so much, that's stressful. You want them to have as great of an experience as possible, and anything that you can do to promote that or help those guys in any way, you're trying to find that edge, and that's kind of an ongoing stressor at any level.
How are you guys doing the bye week differently this year than last year?
Just we're using it a little bit more as a developmental period for our younger guys. We still did a lot of stuff with our older guys, but it was something that just Rad and I sat down and we're trying to have it, have maximum impact as far as being keeping the routine the same for the, game week part of it, and then maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks down the road, it paid off.